Welcome to Crime, Time, Grime. What's going on the YouTube streets? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for the purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education and research. This video contains the creator's opinions, comments, and allegations for the purpose of education, comment, entertainment, and criticism. It is not to be misconstrued as facts. This is a trigger warning. If you are easily offended or extra sensitive, you may want to bypass this video. This past week on the YouTube streets was the slaughter of MamaT. If you remember months ago, MamaT was a small growing channel. MamaT's channel consisted of a group of people and creators that was not a part of the Nikalina, General Awareness, rap, group. Nikalina and the rap group had a contentious split. And, smaller creators were targeted to side with either the Nikalina or the rap groups to make themselves stronger against the other. Nikalina and the Mean Girls didn't like MamaT. They called MamaT a scammer, a liar, and a drug addict, etc. Yet, Nikalina targeted MamaT to join the Mean Girls group. This accomplished several things for Nikalina. 1. It accomplished her channel growth so she could continue to go against rap's group. 2. It accomplished the breakup of the MamaT supporters, and all the small groups growing, that could have, eventually become stronger than the Nikalina group. 3. Nikalina could take out MamaT's channel completely at will, if MamaT joined her. Without Nikalina's supporters, Nikalina would be nothing. MamaT had just become homeless and was desperate for money. So, she was an excellent target for Nikalina. MamaT's supporters told her what would happen if she joined the Nikalina Mean Girl group. But MamaT was desperate for the financial backing of the Nikalina Mean Girl group. MamaT turned her back on all her supporters to receive the financial assistance from the Nikalina Mean Girl group. It was actually sad to watch. MamaT was forced to grovel on live videos, to be accepted. MamaT was forced to give up all her personal information, to the world, to be accepted. MamaT was humiliated on live videos, to be accepted. All of MamaT's family and finances were exposed. MamaT had to account for every penny given to her by the Mean Girl group, or she would be deemed a liar, a scammer, and a drug addict. Even if she couldn't answer fast enough on live video, she would be deemed a liar, a scammer, and a drug addict. With the Nikalina Mean Girls' current slaughter of MamaT, they are demanding MamaT to delete her channel. The onslaught continued from channel to channel, with Traders as the hit man. Traders was totally against MamaT, before the setup. Even after Nikalina accepted MamaT into her group, Traders was adamantly against MamaT. During the slaughter, you can see the duping delight on Traders' face and hear it in her voice, as she relentlessly interrogates MamaT, and demands MamaT deletes her channel. Mind you, MamaT should not be going from person to person begging for money. MamaT needs to take responsibility for her own bills. MamaT has done a lot of things she should not have, like joining the Mean Girls to begin with. However, each and every one of them, that gave money, are adults. They knew the possibilities. This has not been the first go-around for them. They are responsible for their actions, too. To me, they are all responsible for giving it, just as responsible as MamaT is for taking it. They knew. And, Nikalina sits back and says, I told everyone to stop giving her money in December. Nikalina releases herself from any responsibility to her group, even though she demanded they friend MamaT and accept her into the group. Nikalina totally controls her supporters, if not directly, by manipulation. While I was wandering the YouTube streets to find out what was going on with MamaT, I found myself the topic of a small discussion. I had gone into a chat that is a rap supporter. They were discussing what people thought of the MamaT's ordeal. I was curious about their opinions. I was surprised that Constance Sue was cordial to me, and told me she agreed with me about what I had said in Ernie's chat. That it was a slaughter. There are people that I do not agree with, like Constance Sue and Pendar, etc. However, I am cordial if they are. If they are assaulting, attacking, or being an ass, I'll be the first person to let it be known. I wasn't the topic in the rap supports chat, but I was the topic in Nikalina's chat. The rap supporter highlighted a comment I made, and while Nikalina was live streaming the rap supports live, several things were said about me. And, I'm going to discuss those. Let's start off by saying, Charlie K, I am very disappointed in you. I really didn't think you would talk about me behind my back. I stuck up for you, and thought we were friends. First off, Charlie, I'm not a follower of anyone's. I'm my own person, with my own opinions. Yes, I get along with Griff. Griff and I don't always agree, but we're not backstabbers. We respect each other's right to have our own opinions. I don't shit on Griff and Griff doesn't shit on me. It's called mutual respect. Saying I'm anyone's follower isn't mutual respect. I didn't say that you crawled up Nikalina's ass and died, but you're a follower, not me. I follow no one. So let's get that straight. Next, Renee Marie. I really don't care what gender anyone thinks I am. Doesn't matter to me. I call everyone an asshole because it's gender neutral. I don't care if they think I'm male or female. And, I don't care if they think I'm a single person or multiple people. But I understand you are trying to gain brownie points. It's a tough job sucking Nikalina's and the mean girls' asses. And, in my opinion, you're the one fucked up. You and Charlie, both, are followers. Neither one of you are capable of standing on your own. I have never talked about you behind your back or talked about you, either. But that can change. Next is Sapphire. I just like sitting back and watching assholes, like you. No crying to it. I think it's funny that you have no personality at all. If it wasn't for Nikalina, no one would know you existed. And, lastly, Pendar. Yes, we all knew what was going to happen when Nikalina friended MamaT. We all told MamaT what was going to happen, and that it was just a matter of time. Now, you expect to gaslight everyone into believing that wasn't true. Pathetic. It sure was true, because that is exactly what has happened. And to think, I gave you more credit in being smarter than that. You want everyone to think this was a big surprise. Now, that is funny. And yes, Pendar, the mean girls helped her to hurt her. It was a setup to take her channel down. Not only to hurt her, but to hurt her supporters from growing too large in number and being organized. Now, MamaT will have to rebuild her channel from scratch with the odds against her. The odds that she didn't have to deal with before. And, she was close to being monetized all on her own. MamaT shouldn't be begging anyone for money. And, MamaT shouldn't be lying. However, I am not buying the poor victim mentality. Everyone knew she was homeless. Everyone knew she was desperate for money. She was forced to grovel on live video. She was humiliated on live video. She was forced to give up all her personal information. She was forced to give up the channel she had built. She gave up her supporters. She gave up the friends she had. And now, the mean girls want her to delete her channel permanently. As far as I'm concerned, the mean girls bought and paid for MamaT's dignity, for their entertainment, and for their hate fix. So no, you don't get sympathy from me, mean girls. And, you have Sapphire calling me a crybaby. Sapphire, I'm not the one crying. Are you calling your fellow mean girls crybabies? Have a nice day and don't fall for the BS. Be your own person, not a flying monkey doing someone else's dirty work for them. Think for yourself.